In this tutorial, I'm going to be walking you through the process of setting up OBS Studio to stream on Kick.com. We'll cover everything from downloading OBS Studio to configuring it for optimal streaming on Kick.com. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and open OBS. If you don't have OBS downloaded already, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and head over to obsproject.com. I'll leave a link in the description of this video. And make sure that you choose the version that is compatible with your operating system and download the installer. Once the installer is downloaded, you're going to run it and follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation. The next step is going to be to head over to kick.com. If you don't have an account created already, go ahead and get that done, get logged in, and then we're going to click on our profile picture up here in the top right corner, go to settings, head over to the stream URL and key tab. Now we're going to leave this alone for a minute, but we'll come back to it. I want you to go ahead and launch your OBS. Don't worry about the scenes and sources and audio mixer right now. If you guys would like me to make a video on that, like this video and leave a comment down in the description letting me know what you need help with. From here, we're going to click on settings, go to our stream tab. And the first thing you're going to need to do is up here where it says service at the top. You want to click on that and you're going to have a drop down with a bunch of options. You're going to have Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Restream, Twitter, etc., etc., etc. Kick is not yet integrated with OBS, so we're going to need to click on custom. Okay, now we're going to head back over to Kick. You're going to want to copy your stream URL, go back to OBS, and paste it here in the server tab. We'll head back over to Kick, copy our stream key. It's very important that you do not show this to anybody, otherwise they will be able to stream directly to your Kick account. Keep this hidden. Go back to OBS and we'll paste that right here into the stream key. You'll hit apply. In the settings window, we're going to go to the output tab. Make sure you click output mode advanced. Choose your preferred encoder, which I'm using in the video. So it's going to be this one right here. Set your rate control to CBR or constant bit rate. Then we're going to set our bit rate to 6 to 8,000. Ensure your internet upload speed can handle this by running a speed test. If you have a 12 or higher upload speed, you can handle 6 to 8,000 bitrate. If you have lower than 12 upload speed, adjust this bitrate accordingly. I would say start with 4,000 and work your way down to 3,000 depending on how things go. From there, you're going to want to set your keyframe interval to 2. Your preset is really going to depend on how good of a PC you have. I recommend starting on P5, which is slow but good quality, and working your way up. If you feel like you can, if your PC can hold more, go to slower or slowest, which is going to be the better quality. If not, I would say stick to P5. Tune, high quality, multi-passes, 2 passes, profile high, keyframes 2. The next thing we're going to want to do is go down to our video tab. We're going to want to set our base resolution to 1920 by 1080, and we're going to want to set our output resolution to 1920 by 1080. Next thing you're going to want to do is set your common FPS value to 60. Go down here, click apply, and hit OK. Now you're ready to start streaming to Kick. Go ahead and head back over to Kick, edit your stream info, put a compelling stream title, and make sure that you do select the appropriate category for your content. Hit save and go live. Congratulations, you've successfully set up OBS Studio to stream on Kick.com. Remember to engage with your audience and have fun streaming. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below. Happy streaming.